courage here written all over the face of the Frenchman, the leader. And remember, last year they provided us with the winner of the Tour of Britain, and it was a sensational ride on that time by Romain Fayou, who at the moment has had quite a quiet tour, but he's brought a powerful squad with him who can take over where he left off. And at the moment I can't see anybody has got an answer to try and bridge to this fella.
Well, here's the shot of Berges as he tries to just hide himself from the riders who are chasing him. He is going left and right, finding the shortest line through the corners, but a huge crowd awaits him in Burnham-on-Sea.
The road's drying out a little bit on some of these corners. He needs to be vigilant, just be a little careful. There's some of the Dutch couple there, but he had no problem. He's round and still upright, I'm pleased to say. And yes, that's safe as well, the two islands, and now he's getting ever nearer to the finish.
Well, the rider now in the lead. We'll just wonder what the time gap is. I think he's got about 4 seconds. 4 seconds Emilien Berges has. Can he possibly hold on? Dan Martin, Ian Stannard trying to bring him back, but he's now close to the last couple of kilometres.
But the rest of the riders as well are also active. Steve Cummings, Dan Fleeman behind. They've got the rest of that group ahead of them. So at the moment, this is a game of chances. We're into the streets of Burnham-on-Sea, the closing stages. It's still undecided, but I must admit the power of this fella. Berges looks very impressive.
Well, he swoops through these left-hand bends. He's got to be very careful. Still slightly wet roads. You don't want to hit too much white paint with your front wheel here, or you could come crashing down. And after a tough stage of 115.5 miles, you don't want to crash in the last few corners.
He looks back again anxiously, but I think he knows he's got this sewn up now. It was the early stages that was the problem. He knew that was the time that he'd got to really reinforce his stranglehold on the head of the race, and I think he's done that. He has cracked the riders behind. He's got wings on his wheels, this fella. He's being driven on by the thought of standing on the top spot on the podium, and that always finds extra strength, even though your legs are fatigued.
Well, he's just got to concentrate now. If he can just stay away, this will be a sweet victory. He hasn't had a victory for 2 years. He is due one. Is he going to win this stage? You can see ahead the gantry across the road. That is 1 kilometre to the finish.
That's going to be one of the most beautiful signs he's ever seen, because as you said, he hasn't won for a number of years, but I tell you what, that stat is going to be wiped away from his records, because he's going to win today. He could almost ride in now on a flat, because he has distanced himself from the rest of the group by nearly half a minute. So this is the impressive effort here by Berges.
The gap is growing all the time, and of course, Hugh, 10 seconds on the line. This man could not just be winning the stage, he could be pulling on the cherished yellow jersey at the end of the day.
Yes, that bonus added on to the time that he's gaining over the rest. He's going to give him yellow, definitely. So Berges about to cover himself in glory here. It won't be too long before he sees the gantry over the road and the sea of faces, the massive crowd that have waited anxiously all day. The showers have been falling, but I'm pleased to say the rain has gone away now, and he's going to take this next little turn, and that will line him up for the run up to the line, the finishing funnel. And you can see the crowd beginning to build now all the time, because they get thicker and thicker as you get nearer to the line. It is Berges here then from the Agritabile team, the Frenchman, that's got the line in his sights now. The victory salute for Berges. He wins the stage. It's a sweet victory for him, and it's a massive victory, because not only has he won the stage, that will definitely put him in the yellow jersey. It really